This nigga went and got motherfucker Josh Allen. Like, that's crazy. That's cool though. A lot of niggas get ready to lose their people. This
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South
bro.
Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami.
Don't worry, there's a lot of niggas getting ready to lose their players. This free agency
it's unlike
coming up.
any other in sport. As both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up.
Being
Their guys
0-3.
are ready to do battle between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. 2-1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson, the throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. This is Coleman with the ground. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now with the play clock almost gone, Sean McDermott's going to call for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 2nd down now, it's Henry trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Oh, refusing to go down. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. First down carry for Henry, and he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Bruh, everybody don't care about your attitude, your anger, bruh. Nobody care about that.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. from the gun, Jackson. Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. On the move to his left. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally down at the 9-yard line.
I knew you was going to do that gay ass shit. That's why I clicked on baby.
It gets him a first down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3.
Ain't that robbing me, man? Shut your retarded ass up, bro. You always be saying some shit. Your gay ass. Don't matter, but I always get the players, though, don't I?
Jackson from the shotgun. Out to his left. And he will score. Touchdown.
Who that? Beware, white ass?
Lamar Jackson.
Man, Beware, he shut his ass up, but he be over here making trades with me, too. I'm not trying to hear that shit he talking about, man.
The opening drive. Hauschka adds the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Huh? What'd you say?
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score.
Yeah, like shit coming from a 70 overall. Everybody had 80 plus and shit. My team was trash. I don't care what y'all niggas talking about. Fuck.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Prescott from the gun. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down.
But that certainly looked like something that they
I am going up top. Don't say you think I am. I am.
Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. He's airing it out for Williams.
Told you. Mark Williams. Touchdown. Told you I was going up top.
A big play there. His
6'5".
now on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks away.
Yeah, Money Jig 1 and 2. He must got a tough ass schedule.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter.
He talking all that shit. He over there getting toasted.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
I mean, what you get him for Derrick Henry, man?
Whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson throwing the out route and complete. It's McKenzie. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's McKenzie. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Brian Kerrigan. Got Goldberg, didn't he?
Kerrigan getting the sack. So they take a big chance here in their own
territory. You see him right there on
the coach may have some questions to answer.
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media.
I see why Lamar Jackson fumbled. He carried it with one hand.
How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Keep it up, guys. Going to 53.
Throwing on 2nd down. Prescott. And that
he dropped it, like, for real.
Contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity.
Like.
You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And they stop him short of the 1st as he can only get to the 20.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage.
Yo, they get smacked.
You throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play.
Oh, real, man. Over there getting smacked.
They're limiting that and keeping him from the 1st down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. They'll run with Smith. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Ito Smith able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a give right side. Grant. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, so they held them to 3. But this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down,
It's a
when
nice
they decide
ass
to
play,
go
huh?
for it, it's not
I like
necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my
Some shit you
defense.
try to
I can
pull off.
afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
From the 31, Jackson throwing the out route and complete. It's McKenzie. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Now Jackson shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
Oh, they
And he will
perfect.
have a 1st down
That
as they
nigga
get
was
into the
sad.
ground at the 37. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL.
Ryan Kerrigan
He's going to
again.
have to eat this one as down he goes. Ryan Kerrigan picks up his 2nd sack of the
X-Factor is
afternoon.
on.
Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Jackson. He'll let it go deep for Foster.
What? Oh, man.
37.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely look for. How about
Ooh.
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson forced out to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Now Prescott got his man. It's Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott.
Come on, Cooper, bro.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down
Cooper
on him
be
there.
perfect,
He could not
man.
hang on. It's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive
Cooper be
backs on the
perfect.
field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's knocked away.
I
and
actually go up and
incomplete.
catch him. I push him out the way.
Here's Matt
could've
Hawk
caught
now,
the shit.
as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is brought in at the 21. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. So we've hit halftime.
That nigga did
Just
a
a few
whole
goals
ass push
separating these two
and caught the
teams
ball.
at the break. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports
whole
halftime
ass
report.
push.
Take it away, Coach. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. This will be taken about the 12. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
He over there
Dolphins have the
heated.
line ready for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Here we go, G. Hey, it's just me and you.
From the 41, Prescott. It's Williams on the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On the draw, this is Smith. Up to make the play defensively, Tre'Davious White. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Prescott. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Zerline good with a PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
From the 22, Jackson buying time to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Draw play. This is Henry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense down the numbers? There he goes.
Hate that nigga, bro, man.
For a Bills touchdown. Lamar Jackson.
Trash with that nigga,
touchdown
bro.
the game, his 3rd on the year. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
All you do with that nigga,
For
bro.
the extra point. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance. A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Prescott to throw it. That's complete to Smith. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down.
47.
That shit just died on me, man.
Go. Go.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson throwing the out route incomplete. It's McKenzie. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Oh, why you pulling there?
He's up to the 45-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they can.
I was stupid. Why would you pull him up?
This time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
On the draw play, Coleman. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Check. 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 Check your heart rate. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
They go play action now. Jackson. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. And they're well
Man, they be
midfield,
perfect
just
this
a yard or
year,
two
bro.
shy of the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's McKenzie. The end result, 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
What the fuck?
Just no chance
What the fuck? Man!
get back to the line of
I was lost as fuck. Like, what the fuck just happened?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw. And his throw here's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
What? They didn't even let me catch up and get the ball, man.
Foster, his first touchdown.
This shit be cheating, bro.
The Bills have retaken the lead. And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help.
This should be straight cheating, man.
Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Sure, this should be cheating, man.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Prescott now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's a big play there for Miami. 48 yards. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott.
Come on, Coop, man. Like, damn.
Oh, Amari Cooper couldn't pull it in there, but it'll be 2nd
That nigga
down.
set up.
Plain
Like,
and simple. That's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
On 2nd and 10. Prescott complete. Smith has it. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
When a linebacker's able to sit at the 2nd level and see things develop in front of him, as soon as he got a hint that the quarterback was checking it down, he just made a beeline directly for the receiver and ended up making the play.
They'll throw again. Preston. Well, he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Dolphins are once again going to reach.
Shit, I don't know if it's touchdown or not. But I know that ball was over that plank, though.
Take the lead. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
Oh, they played me, bro.
Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the 4th. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Played me on this fucking
This
kick,
one taken
too,
just
man.
inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.